it's Fellonius. I'm yapping, and this time I'm yapping about something called name days. Now, this is something I should probably do a Google search on or something like that. We have name days in Sweden. I think many other countries have them as well. Today, I think Vega has her name. It's her day, and yesterday it was George, and the Swedish equivalent, that is Göran. And tomorrow, I can see on my calendar, it's Marcus. So these are the ones. And I don't understand why. Why are we having name days? Why are we trying to celebrate the fact that we are having a name? And besides, it's only 365 days, and some of them is actually named by Christian holidays, so you can't use them. But there are more names than 365. They have noticed that, so they have put in some double naming on some of them. But that doesn't solve the problem. This problem is, why are we having name days at all? I can't see the reason. And thankfully, my parents thought exactly the same. In my family, we didn't celebrate name days. We might keep an eye out for them. And since my first name, it wasn't actually on the calendar at all, I had to wait until my second name, which I never use, came. And that name was the day after my birthday. So I had first my birthday and then I had my name day. I didn't like that at all. But since we didn't do name days, it was okay. Now, suddenly I was in a relationship with my son's mother. And I have never spoken about this to anyone. I mean, this is nothing you discuss on the work or, as we usually say, around the cooler. But suddenly I had to check, because if they did it, I have to start, doing it myself. And I really, really hope that we didn't have to do that. Luckily, my lady and her family didn't do it either. Well, they did like us. They just remembered sometimes that, it's time. And that, my friend, is actually having her birthday on the International Women's Day. So it just went away. And to be totally honest, I rather have it on the Pancakes Day or something like that. So, what if? What if name days were important? Well, there might be some who thinks it's important. One of those is the royalists, because among those names that are on the calendar, always, they're never removed, are all the names of the kings and queens we have had. So, our Carl Gustav has both his name, both Carl and Gustav, on the calendar, and we have to raise the flag, the Swedish flag, in honor of his name day. And now it becomes a nuisance for me, because I'm not royalist. I don't like our kings and queens and stuff. I think we can remove it and we won't notice that something has happened. And I really don't like that we have to honor them when we don't really like them. And we have to honor them on a day that we don't celebrate ourselves. It doesn't really feel good. Now, as a bus driver, I have to have flags on my bus these days. Sometimes I put them up, and sometimes I have someone to help me do that. But still, I don't like it. I mean, of course we are having the flags up on Swedish national holiday, but that, on the other hand, isn't even 10 years old. But we are flagging, so to speak. But I would rather do it on other occasions. Well, the Nobel Day, the 10th of December, we are having flags up as well. Well, might be something. But name days. And I'm really interested in, are you having name days back in the States? I would really love to hear it from the rest of the Europe as well. And I don't think Australia has it either. So if there's anyone out there from a different country than Sweden and I think Denmark, please let me know. How about name days? Do you have them? Do you use them? Do you celebrate them? If you don't have them, do you want them? You can have ours. I can probably give you away. No, probably not. Nevertheless, that's name days. Totally social stuff, perhaps. I don't know. Yep. Thanks for listening. Bye.